Thank you, Blue Regiment.
Live from Maine Memorial Stadium in Park Ridge, Illinois, WMTH-TV is proud to present Blue Demon Football. Tonight, the Blue Demon football team is set to take on the Panthers of Round Lake High School.
Hello everyone, along with Jonathan Matthew, producer Phil Ash, and camera operators Kenshin Politan, Elvis Mickelson, and Ashish Srimar, and Edgar Vaititis. I'm Chris Iliopoulos, and welcome into a beautiful night for Friday Night Lights at Maine Memorial Stadium. It's a cool late summer evening with temperatures around 65 degrees as we get set for kickoff. Hello everyone, welcome to Maine East Football. My name is Christopher Iliopoulos, and I'm here with Jonathan Matthew.
And we're getting ready to be set for the kickoff of the first home game for the Maine East High School Blue Demon football team.
So let's go over some keys to the game for Maine East Football. Number one, what we got here is limit turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers is going to be a big key game in this, as either team can really get off to a huge start after this.
We threw a couple interceptions last week, so we want to limit the fumbles, interceptions, hold on to the ball as much as we can. As well on the offensive side of the ball, we want to give Caesar Graham a pocket, so we want to see the offensive line giving him time to get rid of the ball. Too many sacks last week, and we also want to limit that.
We also want to limit those big plays that will really destroy the rhythm of the team, and to really limit those and make sure that we don't lose the energy and keep the energy from the first half all the way to the end of the game.
And there's the kickoff. Receiving the ball.
And tackled around the 25-yard line.
And the Demons are set to take the field on the offense.
Tackle made by number 3, James Bills. About a 10-yard return. Blue Demons will be starting first and 10.
Our starting quarterback today is Caesar Graham, number 22, a junior at Maine East. This is his first year for varsity football as the starting quarterback.
We just got to make sure that this offense has to start out with a bang. We can't just this all starts with the offense. If the offense scores, they have to keep that same energy throughout their defense and so on, and keep that same energy right from the first half.
We want to get started early in the first half rather than starting slow. That's a usual problem for Maine East. Here comes the snap. Hand off. And a gain of about 4 yards. There's a flag on the field.
There's a flag on the field. Tackle made by number 12, Dominic Sogar.
They got to really limit those flags, so this could really hurt them in the long stretch of this game.
Let's see the call. Holding on offense. That's going to set him back
5 yards. So it is
1st and 15.
Yes.
Holding calls against the Blue Demons. 10-yard walk-off.
Excuse me. 1st and 20 yards.
That's going to hurt them. Right out the gate, they're sent back 10 yards on the first play.
Backed up to their 18-yard line.
17 yards to go. First down. Here comes the snap.
There's a snap.
Handoff.
And, ooh, what a good.
Decent gain.
That's about like 10 yards right there.
Oh, I'd say closer to 7 probably.
Yeah.
Tackle made by number 7.
Let's see where they mark the ball. 2nd down.
Brandon Larson.
And about 11 yards to go.
Yeah.
So again, we want to see them chip away.
Yeah.
Correct, Jonathan?
Yes, we don't want them to start slow. We have to gun out right off the gate. And they get ready for their next play of this drive. There's a snap, handoff.
Coming across
Nice
the field
field.
is a wideout.
Ooh. There's the
And the
flag.
flag's on the
that's-
field.
That's going to be a face mask right there.
Made by 13.
Caesar Graham keeps a few yards in that.
Going straight through. Field, and now it was a holding on the offense, and now it's still first down.
Well, that big gain of his is going to have 10 yards subtracted from it.
But that has to rally the offense, because you rarely see those big gains out of running offenses.
Demonstrated great field vision right there.
because we saw early on their last possession, they just easily run from the
He caught that ball all the way at the 25-yard line.
yeah, what a run by
Jamario Brown.
yeah. Should have
Here we go.
First and 10 from near their own 46-yard line.
After the big punt return by Brown, here are the Panthers. First and 10.
First down, not fourth.
And here is the quarterback for the round leg, Isaiah Nixon. And they're seeming to place the ball around the 50.
The 48-yard line. Maine's 48-yard line is where the ball is going to be spotted.
Waiting for the spot.
And it seems to be a little bit of confusion on the field.
Yeah, I got These
And I like what I'm seeing so far from the defense.
#12 had him on the shirt, had his jersey and everything, um, but Caesar Graham couldn't break the tackle and everything, couldn't break the tackle, and it resulted in a loss of yards.
And that was, he only had one hand on the ball. So if he hit the ground hard in the wrong way, could have fumbled that ball, and that would have been a possible fumble. 7.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Graham. Quick pass to Nico Pogus. He needs to turn around and get tackled right away.
Pass caught by number 3.
Decent gain, but it's not going to do much.
That's the first completed pass we've seen all game. Short game, but team comes out to punt the football with 7 minutes left, but I gotta say, this offense needs to be more aggressive, and their run game is strong. They just got to start and where they run the
I
ball.
like those short screen passes. Pass to Nicholas Pogus got him about 6 yards, so I'd like to see them try that again next drive.
But they just got margin, the big margin of error, and just like that, Demons are down 16. But you have to think that the offense needs to pick it up when the defense makes the offense get the ball. The offense has to pick it up more aggressively.
And the lack of consistency for the Blue Demon defense has just been killer, because we see them have a couple good drives where they stop the Panthers, and then the next drive they give up a big play, just like that one.
As we said, they have to come out at the first half, and they've been doing it, but their consistency, as you said, has been on and off. Sometimes they'll have good drives, sometimes they'll have bad drives, but they have to be consistent right off the gate.
3 minutes 40 seconds to go in the half, and the Blue Demons are set to receive the kickoff. Last kick was a pretty big boomer. Went right over the heads of all of the receivers.
And
see if number 30 can do that again.
Here's Israel Lopez with the kick. Booted up and caught by Elijah Hall.
Good return. Got it to the 40-yard line.
What a good carry, Elijah Hall.
And that right there was about a 15-yard return. Good field position, but there's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the half.
They have to score quick before things get out of hand.
And Round Lake is going to receive the kickoff at the beginning of the second half. So we'll see if they can capitalize on this opportunity, but they have a small margin for error right now.
This is a really big drive for the Blue Demons right now, but they have to make sure to execute every play, because each down at this point is really important.
Caesar Graham receiving the snap.
Most likely going to be a run play. Cabrales is motion in, out.
Handed off to Nicholas Pogus. He turns it upfield. Small gain. Got about 1 yard on that one.
And here come
Jason Wooden and 46 Brandon Larson. Speaking of the block.
As you see in the far reach of the track, we see the Maine East marching band coming out, as they're going to be performing at halftime. Stick around for that. As the Maine East Blue Demons are getting ready for their next snap, second and 8.
Running the ball is Jaden Landau. Takes up the middle. Jaden Landau took the snap on that play, not Caesar Graham.
Tackle made by 23, Marco Jimenez.
That will be giving them a 3rd down and 4.
Caesar Graham is on the sidelines right now.
3rd down and about 4 yards to go.
Playing quarterback is Jaden Landau.
What an unexpected QB change by the coach. Oh, Jaden Landau!
Jaden Landau, big gain! Oh, and he breaks the tackle!
And it's
Take it all the way!
Touchdown! Touchdown, Blue Demons! Jaden Landau with the amazing.
From the 40-yard line, he took it all the way. He must be out of breath right now.
What an amazing run by Jaden Landau. Jaden Landau.
Number 3.
What an amazing run by him.
And let's see what they do on this play. But the crowd is on their feet.
Now we have a game, folks. Maine East is only down 10, but they are going to try to go for it and try to be down by 8, and Maine East calls a timeout. I believe they're subbing in players.
1 minute 54 seconds left to go in this half.
And Maine East has called a timeout.
They totally took advantage of that opportunity they had. Didn't have a lot of time for that drive, but they didn't need a lot of time.
But back to that 40-yard play by Jaden Landau.
60 yards.
60-yard play by Jaden Landau. What an amazing drive. They have to feel a huge momentum shift right now, but they got to stay calm with this the extra points. With the extra point.
Great vision by Jaden Landau on that run, and he broke a tackle.
He broke 2 tackles
They would have taken him down
at
at around the 20-yard line, but he broke the tackle and kept going.
What amazing composure by Jaden.
Really fast. Not a surprise that they didn't catch him.
Please come to the booth so we can add you to our list. Any Maine East alumni, please come to the booth.
Looks like the Blue Demons are going to go for 2 on this one. And they kind of need to go for 2.
Yeah.
Let's see
Who
if they can get this conversion.
Blue Demons go with the 2-point conversion.
Caesar Graham back to receive the snap. 1 back. Let's see what they do. Tight end in motion. And it's a pass.
Oh.
Got blocked.
2-point conversion unsuccessful.
But 6-16 and Round Lake Panthers will be receiving kickoff in any moment.
6-16.
1:54 left.
Panthers in the lead. And they have 2 minutes to possibly get some points on this drive before the end of the half.
Stay tuned at halftime for Maine's marching band will be performing. And stick around for the Maine's marching band at halftime and getting ready for the second half.
Dinatra Antar getting ready to kick the ball. Back to receive the kick. Jamariel Brown. As well as Dominic Tovar. Dinatra Antar setting up to kick. He's got a big leg. Let's see what he can do here.
There's the kick. And it
gets
is
passed.
caught. It is caught around the 2-yard line, and Panthers are stopped around the 12-yard line. What a good punt.
And the Panthers are setting up at the 12-yard line.
As we get ready for probably the last drive in this half, let's talk about how Isaiah Nixon has been able to keep his composure even though all this offensive is gone. And here's number 7 has an opening, but is stopped around the 17-yard line.
The clock is running at 1.5 minutes left to go. They have 3 timeouts left. Maine East has 0 timeouts left.
Once again, any alumni, please come to the booth. We've got a dozen people signing in. We appreciate the support.
2nd and 5 for Round Lake.
If Maine East defense keeps on pressuring the quarterback, and the quarterback will be Isaiah Nixon will become a little bit uneasy. Here's a big run play. He's open and is tackled around the 33-yard line. What a big play by Dominic Tovar. He was able to get the first down and a couple more yards to go.
The clock is stopped at 54 seconds, and the ball's on the 38-yard line. The Panthers use a timeout. At the 33-yard line. Round Lake has used one of their timeouts. They want to make sure that everybody's on the same page as they attempt to do the impossible. With less than a minute left, they're trying to make something of this drive.
54 seconds remaining in the first half
And
of
here we go. The last drive of this game, of this half, I mean. And here it goes. Isaiah Nixon gets the snap. Looks right. And it is.
incomplete pass.
It was
Dropped.
hard.
For
But
number 88,
88 dropped it.
Chris Tapia.
Chris Tapia dropped the catch. Had it, then lost it. What a lucky play by Demons.
That's got to be tough on Isaiah Nixon. Few dropped passes so far this game.
10 yards to go for the Panthers.
His completion ratio isn't looking good, but it's definitely not all his fault.
Here's snap. Isaiah Nixon has 88, and it has caught it this time.
Ball caught by number 88, Chris Tapia.
Clock's running at 35 seconds left to go.
Third down, and we'll call it.
Round Lake's trying to move as quickly as they can in order to get some more plays in.
And there's the play. There's a flag on the field, and there is a loss of yards as it was a bad snap.
The ball was snapped. Nobody was there to catch it. Way over everybody's head. Looked like there was a little bit of confusion.
It was a penalty on the defense, I believe, but it's declined.
Illegal shift against the Panthers, penalty declined.
Oh, my bad. It was an illegal shift by the Panthers. But there's 15 seconds left in the first half, and they're going to try to get one last play
The
off.
clock is running.
Or not.
Timeout on the field.
There's another timeout. Just to stop the clock and make sure everything.
10 seconds left to go. Maybe a possible Hail Mary situation.
But what an error by the offensive.
And the clock is running.
And that will probably be the end of the first half.
Who's got the alumni list?
Stay tuned for the Blue Demon Regiment.
And here, and first half score, Blue Demon 6 and Round Lake 16. We'll be back for the second half.
Blue Regiment. Great job, Blue Regiment. Baton twirler, Oliver Chalupador. And freshman flag twirler, Talia Lasky. Let's welcome our IDTA 2019 second place AAA dance team. The Demon Squad is led by Captain Maria Barber.
Nixon running back out on the field to give his team the play. Let's see what they can get together here. Blue Demons are going to really have to stop this one. They can't give up an inch. 4th and short. Here's the snap.
On them, but you have cut the lead, but let's see how the offense does, because this offense right now tonight has been really struggling a bit. They've been getting set of downs, but they haven't been executing as much.
After the turnover on downs, Demons 1st and 10.
There's a flag. There's a flag on the field, and false start on the offense.
Penalties are killing. It's going to be second and very, very long for the Blue
That's
Demons.
like as we've been saying, these penalties has been really killing the Blue Demons. Like they has to really cut down on those overthrown passes. Maybe they should start like throwing it short a bit and then going to those long plays instead of going to those long plays right away.
You have to admire that the Panthers are just not afraid to throw the ball, though, because they trust their quarterback and they trust their receivers and they trust that it's all going to go well. And yeah, he's missing his spots, not quite throwing the ball right where it needs to be. It's not exactly all his fault.
It's wide open, and so.
But that's something that could create big plays in the future. Hand off to number 12. Takes it right up the middle. Oh, never
Nixon
mind.
Keeps it.
They tricked me on that one.
And then
Number 10. Good gain.
Brings up third down and 1 yard to go.
Third and short.
Maine the Blue Demons weren't expecting that to happen.
I wasn't expecting it either. On the read option, they gained about 9 yards. Third and short. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 6-16. Panthers lead. Nixon dropped back.
Here's the blitz,
And he takes the ball himself. Gets the
and
first down and some more. Cuts it upfield. And they're going to take him down around the 6-yard line.
those big runs, now they're in scoring position now. It's for first and goal right now. The Blue Demons have to really pick it up here on defense. Right now, the running game has been killing them recently.
And they're right up on that goal line with the first down. 8 yards to go. Blue Demons are right with their backs against the wall. Let's see what they can do here. They got 4 chances here to get this touchdown. They really want to extend this lead.
Kevon Peterson lined up.
And they're hammering away. Gained a couple yards on that one.
That was a good stop by the defense, but
Short gain, but right now,
that's all
that's
you
what they
can ask
need.
for.
That's what they need. They need those short gains. They're going to be running the ball right now. I don't expect to pass. So let's see how the Demons line up. Hopefully they're really going to stack up that middle because they don't want anything coming up through the middle.
Certainly not.
6 yards to go. 2nd down.
And I believe right now Isaiah Nixon is out and Christian Castro is in at quarterback. So I really don't think they'll be passing it on this play, pitch play. Here it goes, running towards the outside and tackled around the 2-yard line.
Just barely missed the touchdown on that one. The Demons saved it. 3rd down. 2 yards to go. Well, they got 2 chances here. They're really just going to try and pound it in. Give the ball to your big back. Let's see what he can do.
Knowing that it's there's a short amount of yardage towards the red zone, they really don't think it's passing play.
Castro back for the snap.
There's the snap. Oh,
He's getting taken down in the backfield.
and that's a sack.
There we go. Sacked for the 10-yard line. What a huge play.
That's like a loss of 9 yards right there. What a play by the defense. That is exactly what the defense needs right now.
I tell you what, I'm not much of an offensive coordinator, but I don't like that play. Not in that situation. You're right on the
No.
2-yard line. You just got to take it right down their throat. Instead, they're at the 10-yard line.
And now it's
down.
fourth and 10 right now. And at this point, they're probably going to be looking outside for the pass. There's the pass. Dropped.
Perfect placement.
Perfect play. Kevon Peterson couldn't catch that. But luckily,
Hit him right in the hands.
the Demons were able to luck out. And now,
Hit him right in the hands.
I know. And now the Demons have the ball placed at around the 10-yard line. Good defense, but
Dropped passes have killed this team. If they're so close. The Panthers are really so close to just getting these huge passing plays. Slight overthrows, drop passes are killing them. If they make those plays, this is easily a 40-point ball game for them.
yeah. But you got to also give credit for the defense, though, because the defense has been the defense of Blue Demons has been really tight on the quarterback right now.
Putting pressure on him, yeah. And here are the Blue Demons.
Number 3, Jaden
Landau got about 4 yards on that carry.
Tackle made by number 13, Sean Rios.
Second down. About 7 yards to go for the Blue Demons. The clock is winding down in the 3rd quarter. 45 seconds to go. And they're going to have a long walk all the way back to the other 10-yard line if they don't get a little bit of a gain here.
The Blue Demons offense hasn't been really pushing it lately, as Landau keeps it. Flag on the field again. That was a fumble recovery, but
They're calling a touchdown, recovered fumble, and a touchdown for the Panthers.
there's a flag on the field. Let's see if it's against the offense or the defense.
I think that's going to take away their touchdown. But the whistle was not blown until after he got into the end zone. So that was a live play all the way through. Face mask.
Personal foul, face mask against Panthers.
So that
the
touchdown's going to get taken away from them.
The offense has been was saved by that penalty. But as I was saying, the Blue Demons offense hasn't been pushing the ball in this game. They barely could get out to the midfield could even get out to past the 50-yard line.
They've struggled all quarter. Haven't been able to push the ball. But right now, they have an opportunity. They have the ball. Not the best field position, but they got all the time in the world. There's only 23 seconds left in the third quarter, but the ball is going to come back to them in the fourth quarter, of course.
Right now, they don't really need to push anything. Just take their time, breathe, and just execute the plays. Be confident in your passing game and execute the plays. And Landau keeps it again, cuts in, and is gained only 4 yards.
Hit very hard by number 23, Marco Jimenez. Landau's down. I'm sure he got his bell rung on that one.
Yeah.
Really got hit hard in the head. Took a hard fall as well. So let's hope that he's able to.
Let's hope that he is okay, because that would be a really, really bad thing for the offense right now if he is out.
Big loss for the Blue Demons. And we have 2 players down on the field.
The winner will get
Landau,
$273.
as well as another player.
So
Looks like he...
after the third quarter, I'll announce the name.
And they're both lying on the ground. They're not able to sit up yet.
Yeah.
It's looking good for the Blue Demons.
Otherwise, we'll announce the next number.
And both teams are taking a knee because that didn't look good. Maybe a possible concussion. You hate to see that.
It looks like Luando is easy to get up, but let's see how the other player is doing.
Let's hope he's not seeing stars right now.
Just to keep everybody excited about the
And he's walking off the field. Doesn't need any help, so that's a good sign.
Good. And
As well as number 26, Justin Nunez. So both players able to get off the field. Nunez needs help.
it's just
Looks like he's got an injury in his left leg somewhere. Maybe an ankle, maybe a knee.
probably an ankle injury, like a rolled and sprained ankle, but it's probably... And just like that, the third quarter is done. It's the same score, 16 Round Lake Panthers and Maine's Blue Demons 6.
And the Blue Demons are going to walk to the other side of the field as the fourth quarter is underway. But 2 pretty big losses for the Blue Demons. Landau was totally doing his, he was doing really good. He was
Yeah.
running the ball good, running the ball hard.
0,
And
5, 7,
right now Caesar's going to come back into the game, and let's see
2,
what they can do here.
5, 7, 1, 6.
Now, as we take a short break for the last quarter of this game, the Blue Demons varsity team for football hasn't made the playoffs since 1977.
Wow.
That's like as old as my mom. That's how long has been. And like my mom is like old, 43 or 42.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
And it's okay.
Caitlin Urban.
The Blue
with the gymnastics
Demons.
food.
Second, and looks like about 6. The ball's going to be at their own 34-yard line. Fourth quarter's getting started.
Once again.
Caesar Graham's back on the field playing quarterback.
7, 1, 6. We're waiting to give
Blue
you
Demons
money.
trying to avoid being 0-2, but as we start the fourth quarter, Blue Demons down by 10. Here's the snap, gives it into O'Neal, and brought down around the 37-yard line.
Number 8 in the carry, O'Neal Isaac.
Isaac with a carry. He's had a pretty decent game.
71.
Earlier on in the game, we saw them going up the middle with Isaac just like that play, and he got a few pretty good gains.
Down and 2 for the Blue Demons.
There was
That's what I want to see more often, because they're getting like at least 4 or 5 yards every single time they run that play. So I'd like to see them incorporate that more often.
Yeah, mix it up. Like, stop going to the outside every time like this, and as the Neil as O'Neal may have gotten the first down, but
Well, you saw that
it's-
up the middle play again, back-to-back times. So looks like a good call on the Panthers side of the ball because it looked like they were expecting that one.
yeah.
And fourth and very, very short, fourth and inches.
And so
everybody can relax.
either because Panthers are going to be expecting them to run back in the middle,
Caesar Graham right under center. We haven't seen that yet today.
and
he
could
takes the
be
ball himself?
sneak. I don't think they got it.
Maybe he just barely.
Very close.
I think they're gonna give it
They
to
got the
him.
first down. What a sneak by what a sneak by
Caesar Graham.
Caesar Graham. What a power move by him. Just like that, Maine has a new set of downs.
First down for the Blue Demons. Caesar back to pass.
First pass, complete. Got the first down. Gain 14 yards. As you
Elijah
said,
Hall with the catch.
those plays those short pass plays has been making them gain more yards. They just have to be more confident in doing those plays, as you said before.
They've tried that 2 times, and both times it's ended up with a positive result. So 3 wide receivers outright. Let's see if they're going to do that again.
Now, Panthers are going man defense. They're going pass play. Going long. Caught!
Oh!
Caught! He is in for the touchdown!
Blue Demons!
Blue Demons have scored 12-16. What a catch by,
Grayson Gregorio.
what a throw by Isaiah Nixon. My
Caesar
bad, by
Graham.
Caesar Graham. Sorry.
Perfect placement.
Perfect
And
catch.
A really good catch, too.
Maybe
He had to
Isaiah
reach
Nixon.
for it.
Maybe Isaiah Nixon may take some pointers
He
off
can
of
take
that.
some notes, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Caesar Graham's putting on a show right now.
What an amazing play.
The Blue Demons are going to go for 2. No, they're not. They're going to kick it.
That would be a smart play. That would be a smart play at this point in the game.
Yeah, they're going to be down by 3, hopefully. If this kick goes through, and then a field goal ties it up.
Here it goes. Here's the kick. And it's through.
Good.
Blue Demons only down by 4.
Point after try successful.
13-16 with 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Huge play by Maine East.
We've got 13 points.
Hopefully they're able to take that
Push-ups.
and use it in the next drives because they know that their pass plays are working right now. They had 2 great gains on that last drive with the passing offense. I like to see that.
The coach has the offensive coordinators, after seeing those 2 back-to-back plays, getting the first down with that short pass to Elijah Hall, and now that long pass resulting into a touchdown from O'Neal Isaac. The offensive coordinators are really confident now at thinking that the pass games are going to work.
I hope so. The crowd is riled up right now. This just became a really exciting game. The student section's on their feet. Antar just made the extra point, and he's back out there to kick the ball from the 40-yard line. Panthers receiving with 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. They really need to put some points up right now because that lead that they just had is a lot smaller.
And just like that, the Panthers Blue Demons has been cut to 3.
It's 7 points smaller to be exact. Antar back to kick.
Blue Demons set to kick off.
Wow, he steps back 10 yards. Gets a good running start on that ball.
Let's see how far this goes. Wow, that's pretty far.
40-yard kick. Picked up at the 15-yard line.
Oh, and another penalty is a flag is thrown. We gotta admit that 10-yard running start, they'd get a good kick out of it. It ended up at the 15-yard line, but the flag is on the field. Let's see what it is.
That ball got all the way to the 20-yard line on the roll. It was really close to going out of bounds. There wasn't anywhere that receiver could have gone with that ball, really. Took it forward, got a few yards out of it, but not the best field position for the Panthers.
It was on the receiving team.
And the penalty is going to take them half the distance to the goal line, I believe.
So that would set the Panthers back.
Devastating penalty.
Though this is
That's more than 10 yards.
the second or third time that Blue Demons have gotten a penalty on their favor on the defensive side.
And here's Nixon back to receive the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle. Solid gain there by number 12, Dominic Tovar.
Number 12 in the carry, Dominic Tovar.
That was a good run play. Up the middle and got a few yards, but it's close to first down. But I believe there was a penalty on the field. It's a face mask on the defense. Like we said, the Blue Demons have been
Flags
caught
everywhere.
with another penalty and has moved up the Panthers up to the 26-yard line. My bad. Excuse me.
There have been flags all over the place today on both sides. They're playing really sloppily.
All these flags remind me of that Bears game on Monday.
Oh, boy.
So many flags thrown out like every possession.
Another handoff. The ball
Fumble!
Was it recovered by the Panthers? I think he hopped on it. Great job by the defense getting to the ball there.
Yeah, but
He had no room for error.
that was a lucky play for the Panthers, as they were lucky enough to get the fumble recovery in order to stop the ball for going to the Blue Demons.
Both the Panthers and the Demons are struggling
Second down, 12
keeping
yards
hold
to
of the
go.
ball.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
Handoff. Gain about 5 yards on that one.
Number 7, Demario Brown.
Brown with the
Tackle
carry.
made by number 5.
That was a good run. Up the middle again. The Panthers are attacking the middle of the defensive line right now, and the offensive line is doing a good job creating those gaps in order for Brown to cut through and make those plays.
And we've seen him really doing well. Both running backs, Tovar and Brown, they're doing a good job of when they get the chance, when they get their holes, they're taking advantage of it. Nixon back for the pass. Lets it fly.
And
Off the hands of Brown again. Another dropped pass.
I mean, you can't blame Nixon on that. That was a perfect pass. It's just that receivers have to start catching them. They off the fingertips, but
Left it a little bit high, but you know what? That's a pass that's got to be caught. And he's got to be frustrated because he's been making some solid passes. A few not so good passes, but a lot of solid passes that have just been dropped.
and in this point of the game, those passes have to be completed.
Here's the kick. Almost blocked. Maybe it got tipped. Short punt. Short punt. It's going to leave the ball at around the 47-yard line for the Blue Demons.
What good field possession for them. Now they are in position to potentially score and to potentially tie the game or take the lead for the first time today.
And we've seen before, last season, Dinatra Antar was trusted to take about a 45-yard field goal. I was at the game that it happened. He's got a leg. He's able to kick that ball far. So if they could get into his field goal position, they could tie this game up really quickly. Here's Caesar Graham with it. Hands it off to Baltazar Cabrales. Turns it upfield, and he's going to get a little bit of a gain. Solid gain there by Baltazar Cabrales on the carry.
What a good carry. That was like that was a great carry by Cabrales, but good blocking and everything was perfect. They just got to keep on executing consistency. That's what we've been talking about.
And you like to see his leg just keep on running. Even when he's getting grabbed onto,
Yeah.
he does not stop trying to move forward. He keeps that shoulder down, and he just runs hard, and that's why they trust him as much as they do to give him the ball like that.
That's why it's important to never give up on plays.
Another handoff to O'Neal. O'Neal takes it upfield, a first down and then some, right up the gut. He found his hole, and he took advantage of it. He's done a great job today of doing just that. Wasn't the biggest hole, but he used what he had, and he got a great gain out of it, about 10 yards.
And you can't complain on these plays. The Blue Demons have to be happy for every first down they're getting, because these first downs on runs has been really, really helping them this game.
2 tight ends on the line. Caesar Graham hands it off to O'Neal, takes it right up the middle. Another solid game.
That is crazy.
O'Neal Isaac doing a great job right now.
O'Neal Isaac has been literally almost carrying this whole entire team carrying this whole entire Blue Demons team back into this
carrying
game.
The ball as well as the team. He's carrying a lot right now.
I bet his must be hurting with all the shoulder pads and all the carries he's been taking.
I've seen him in the gym. He does good. He does good. 2nd and 6. Another handoff to O'Neal. He takes it up the middle
down
to the 10-yard line. What a carry!
Isaac O'Neal is going beast mode on this team. Beast mode.
He carried 2 guys. He was carrying 2 guys with him for about 10 yards.
Isaac O'Neal being like Marshawn Lynch right now in this game.
So they're in field goal position right now. You know that they're in field goal position. They got to be able to trust Sinatra to make this kick if they need it. Hopefully they won't need it. They want to score a touchdown right now. They're in a perfect position to do so.
But as we've seen before, this could go either way. Graham has to be careful if he passes or if he runs with it. If they run with it, they have to be careful to hold on to the ball. And if they pass it, they got to be careful where they pass it, because it could be intercepted at any time.
.6:43 left to go in the game. 13-16. The Blue Demons have a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. This momentum is killing the Panthers right now. I see some hanging heads. The Blue Demons' heads are definitely way up, as well as the student section. They're standing up too.
It looks like
10 yards to go. Caesar Graham.
It looks like they're going to be running with it.
Up the middle again.
Ooh.
Oh, they saw that one coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
Plugged up that hole real quick. Didn't have anywhere to go. No gain. 2nd and 10. They're right on the goal line.
They just got, in my opinion, they should go be safe with it. Don't do any risky passes, because with 6 minutes left, down by 3 points, if you be safe with it, you can easily be tied with them within seconds.
I tell you what, this game would be huge for Maine East football. 0-9 last season. This is something that they need.
Can they get? Good.
Turns up the field.
Oh!
He dropped the ball, but it was out of bounds.
But
where are they going to spot the ball? He's right on the goal line.
That's on the first. This crowd was hyped.
Oh, touchback. Fumbled the ball into the goal, but that's a touchback.
That is the dumbest rule in football by far.
I don't like that one. But that's going to give the Panthers
the ball back.
A couple of points.
Oh, yeah, the couple.
That right there is killer. Total heartbreaker right there.
The Panthers will be getting the ball at the 20-yard line.
So he just needed to hold on to that ball for one more second, and it would have been a touchdown. That right there, that's something that breaks your heart.
Yep.
I know my heart's broken. I can't imagine how he's feeling right now.
Ball nearly intercepted.
That would have been a quick interception and a good momentum, but for defense coverage like that, that's the best as it gets. Good coverage, just lost the handle, just lost the ball, but it's okay. It's forced a second down, but they got to make sure to bring that pressure again one more time.
You can't do much more than that if you're Grayson Gregorio. And here are the Panthers, 2nd and 10. Isaiah Nixon ready to take the snap.
They
Hands
run
it
it
off to
back,
Brown.
and is stopped.
Tackle made by 78.
But
78, not 20. Gain brings up 3rd down.
this is a huge,
Panthers.
huge down for both teams.
If they can get this first down, right now what they need is to push that ball as far as they can. If they can score some points, that's awesome. But with only 5.5 minutes left to go, if they can get the Blue Demons back further into their territory, it's going to be a lot harder for them to pull off that drive in order to score a few more points.
But as we said to that heartbreaking fumble at the end of that Blue Demon drive, as we said, those sloppy plays, those risky plays that have been happening has been really killing this team. I know it was open, but if he didn't have it, he should have just stayed. It just went out of bounds. But
And you can see on your screen, the trainers are out on the field. A little bit of blood seems to have gotten on the football, so they have to wipe it down so that everything's nice and clean. And here they go, getting ready to start the game back up again soon, I hope. The crowd's still on their feet. They haven't given up just yet. And there's no reason to. With 5.5 minutes left to go in the game, the Blue Demons are in a good situation to make a big defensive stop, get the ball back, and put together something that would be really, really, really big for this school. They have only won one game in the past 2 seasons. So this would be huge for us. I tell you what. Week in and week out, the football players are given a hard time.
going through all these hard practices and barely could get out a win.
But they really do work hard. They work hard.
But let's see if this Blue Demon defense Blue Demons are ready for this. Let's get ready. Here's the long bomb, and it is incomplete.
Thrown out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down and 5. What are the Panthers going to do? Are they going to kick it away?
I say they'll kick. I say they'll probably kick it away because if
They'd
they
be
don't,
silly if they don't.
yeah, because if they go for it, it may happen, get a first down. But like, if you don't complete it, it's like they're actually going. No, they're kicking it away.
Back to receive the kick is O'Neal Isaac. He's done amazing today at providing big plays. Let's see if he can do something magical here. Here comes the kick.
What a bad snap. What a high kick. And it is going to be down around the 49-yard line.
Right at midfield, the Blue Demons are going to get the ball. What they need to do right now is they need to keep a hold of it. Get some first downs. They don't have to do anything huge. They really don't. They have all the time in the world. All they need to do is just get into field goal range.
Yes.
And if they could do a little bit more than that, that would be awesome. But you saw their last drive. They were in field goal range. They were in the red zone. They were in touchdown range as well. And they just couldn't pull it off.
They just got to be more aware and be more concerned about where they are and where the ball is.
Caesar Graham hands it off to Isaac coming up the middle. Gain of about 3 yards on that one. Isaac's been pounding that ball up the middle all game.
Tackle made by number 1, Jason.
3 timeouts for the Blue Demons here with 4.5 minutes left to go in the game.
Here's a ball. And finds a cut. Flag is thrown.
Number 8, O'Neal Isaac on the carry. There's
Flag
a
is
foul.
out, and there's a Panthers player slowly to get up. Number 52,
Injured player from Round Lake.
number 52, Corin Wheeler is struggling to get up. And there's a flag on the field.
And we saw Isaac, like he's been doing consistently so far this game, taking advantage of small opportunities. That play, if he had kept taking that ball out wide, he would have been tackled for a loss perhaps. But instead he cut it upfield at the right time, got a sizable gain. There's a flag on the field. I don't know where they're going to take the ball. Looks like it might have been on the offense. Holding, yeah, it's going to push him back. So that's unfortunate, very unfortunate. Second down and 12 yards to go.
Holding against the Blue Demons. Brings up second down, about 13 yards to go.
Second and 13. Blue Demons need to get this first down. This is the drive they need to do it on. This is a huge drive. They're either going to win or lose the game with these next coming plays. And they fought hard all game. So we'd like to see them pull this off. Graham to receive the snap. Hands it off, going up the middle.
Stuck, and that has been a loss.
Cabral's taken down right around the line of scrimmage. Third and long.
Number 73.
Tough situation here for the Blue Demons.
Atalano. Loss of a yard in the play.
That brings up third and 14 yards. This is a big third down right now, right here. Third and long. Defense are offense should be going past right here, but knowing that they've been running it this whole game. There's a short pass, and
He's gonna get the first down.
He's stuck. I think he got the
I
first
think he
down.
got it.
He got the first down.
That was,
What an amazing find.
he really only, he was 3 yards away from the first down, and he had about 6 Panthers on him, and he just somehow powered his way through it to get those last few yards that he needed.
Fourth down.
They're not going to give him the fourth down. It's going to be, they're not going to give him the first down. It's going to be fourth and inches for the
short.
Blue Demons.
So it's
Fourth and very, very short. Good decision to pass that ball. I'm not sure that they were expecting that because they were set up in a formation that was practically telling the defense, hey, we're going to run it. And then next thing you know, they're throwing the ball across the field, getting a good gain. Fourth and short for the Blue Demons.
That was a good play. And the defense wasn't ready, as you saw. They were setting up for a blitz, ready for the run up the middle. But they found the open guy and got it, but it was short of the first down mark.
And the Blue Demons just used one of their 3 timeouts. They got 2 left, as well as Round Lake with 2. 3 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 13-16, Panther lead. Let's see, can the Blue Demons pull this off? This would be a huge victory for the team.
Play set to resume.
This down right here is really key.
Here we go.
If they don't get this down. Ready for that run play.
Looks like he got it. This is going to be really close.
We'll wait for the spot.
Close call.
Ball was carried by number 8, O'Neal Isaac. Tackle made by 75.
And
They're not gonna give it to him.
They didn't get the first.
Ball is short.
Just barely. On a 4th and inches situation, the Blue Demons couldn't capitalize.
Now, let's see if the defense could try to get the ball back, but I believe the Panthers will be trying to milk the clock out from here on out.
With 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go, miracle would be necessary. You know they're going to be running the ball right now. They don't want to take any risks. Let's see what they do.
There's
Hand it
the
off.
snap, run, and tackle behind the line of scrimmage. No gain, but good defensive effort by the Blue Demons.
And the clock is running. The Panthers are going to want to take their time. Maine still has 2 timeouts left. They're going to want to use those smartly in order to maximize the amount of time they'll have on a possible drive coming up here.
Here's the run, and gains about 1 or 2 yards.
Brown with the carry. Short gain. It's going to be 3rd and about 8 yards to go. With 1:56 on the clock.
And
Timeout charge to the Blue Demons. One minute and 56 seconds left to go in the game. 13-16, Panther lead. The ball's on the 43-yard line. 3rd and 8. Just going over everything you need to know. Demon defense can make a big stop right now. If they can get the ball back, there's at least a chance that they can somehow come back and win this game. The crowd is on their feet. Oh, they're getting loud. The cheerleaders are doing their job. Nixon back to pass, and he brings it up. 4th down. He's not going to get it.
I believe that the Panthers will try to go for it, but if they were smart, they would probably punt it away and try to create it harder for the Blue Demons right now. Right now, it looks like Isaiah Nixon is going back on the field, and it looks like they are going to go for it. It looks like.
This right here is a huge play. If they can get this stop, there's a very good chance that they could somehow get a chance to win this game.
But they need to be ready for that run play. And also,
oh no. Flag on the field.
Flag down the field.
Is it going to be a neutral zone infraction or offsides on the offense? Let's see what they're going to call it. First down.
penalties, penalties, penalties. This is what we've been saying. Penalties will always hurt this team. They need to start. They got too excited, but now they have. It's now 1st and 10 on the Blue Demons 47-yard line.
And those big situations, they've come and gone. Penalties have killed us.
With less than a minute remaining, QB awaits the snap. And it's
They're going to try to strip the ball.
He
He
fumbled
fumbled the ball!
Let's see who recovers.
And
That is exactly what the Panthers didn't want to do.
it looks like the
Who got the ball?
Panthers, I believe.
Wow. That got my blood pumping.
That was the play for the Blue Demons that they needed, but they couldn't get the football.
Good opportunity.
As the Blue Demons burned one of their timeouts, leaving them was one more with 40 seconds remaining. They're going to need a defensive miracle to win this game right
You
now.
know they're going to be going after stripping that ball. They need to get that ball out of their hands somehow. A fumble is just about the only way I see this going the Blue Demons' way again.
But they need to be careful for those false starts on defense before, or encroaching. They need to be careful before they start getting more penalties on this defense, on this offense.
40 seconds left on the clock. The Panthers are going to have to make a move here. They're going to try and run this clock out. They're really trying to make sure that the Blue Demons do not get this ball back.
It looks like they're going to be yeah, they're going to they're going to kneel it down.
Here comes the kneel.
There's the kneel, and they're going to get that. They're going to get that timeout, and
40-second play clock should wind us down to.
And that game's going to end the game.
This should end the game right here, and Blue Demons lose to the Round Lake Panthers 13-6, but after being down by 10, coming back to be down by 3, Blue Demons end up losing by 3 at the end, and Blue Demons fall 0-2. We hope you enjoyed this live broadcast, made possible live broadcast.
As we say goodbye for the moment, we'd like to thank our incredible student-run crew here at WMTH-TV. They do it all and makes this broadcast happen. Special thanks to our athletic director, Mr. Steve Shans, for his enthusiastic support. Thanks to both the Maine East and Round Lake football teams. And that's going to do it here for week 2. Maine East fought hard. Panthers fought hard as well. They just came out with the edge. 13-16. Blue Demon loss. Make sure you tune in next week. Thank you.